So what is it that makes the parasites and heavy metal toxicity and this collection of infections get to a point where now it's the straw that broke the camel's back? And that's such a good illustration, because it's about the layers. And the huge problem that a lot of people have is that they don't understand this, and because of that, they're looking at certain events that they think is, well, it must have been because of this one thing, because they're not used to tracing all of these infections and the symphony of problem that they create together. And so it is the continual exposure, it is the time. So over time, decades go by and a problem will worsen or get better, and that is because of the fact that parasites will breed in the body, because of the fact that we're adding more and more exposures. A lot of us aren't changing our behaviors and our appetite, or the things that we crave, and then we're feeding, and then and it's this condemning cycle as well, because we feel so disappointed in our choices and the things that we're doing. And if we would just recognize the source, be open to the information, then we can look at how to kill those parasites with natural herbs. And we can talk about that, the herbs that people can find, and the things that you can start eating that will naturally have that detoxifying effect. We've seen remarkable improvements, even just in my family, my wife, my in-laws, my parents, my grandma, with doing the things that we're talking about. And so knowing that these things will naturally build up, you can't get around the issue. You keep getting more and more exposures. It's just going to be like the straw that broke the camel's back. And it is hard to trace to one particular thing, and that is why doing detoxification, that, for example, taking things that would be considered a universal toxin binder is fantastic, because it's going to bind onto toxins, including chemicals that are in the body, or even the residue of the onflow of things like BPA, which is used to mold plastic, or even things that will help bind parasites, or to help be a carrier to bring in powerful nutrients so that the body can disperse this around the body, and then get them to the places that they need to be in order for these natural medicines to have an effect, and then to help remove toxins, parasites from the body. These are the types of things that we start then to understand the universal nature of the issue, and the universal nature of the medicines that I believe God has given us to be able to help. Then we can turn this situation around.
You know,